apologise, but I have worked on no move. You'll bear with, yeah. I had to take my shoes off because I'm a big maid anyway, and then these make me look like I could be tucking away. I can get into an 8 in an open toe, but I do tend to claw over like a budgie on a perch, and it's not a good look for anyone involved. I love a bit of eco-warrior. I'm all for save the world, but Jesus Christ, no one likes a soggy end. These are in for what, 2 minutes? And you're like, Jesus, that's a disappointment. Anyway. Oh God, this is not going to plan. What is that? A plaster? Oh. Anyway, I used to have hypochondria. Jesus Christ. So my name's Mel, correctly introduced, or Milani when I feel posh, which is hardly ever, as I live in a caravan in the ass end of nowhere. Genuinely, I do though. Big maid, caravan, small space, bad things happen. I lived in that house with my parents for quite a long time. And then they were like, shit man, she's massive. She keeps growing. And then they bought me a caravan, or charavan, chalet caravan, cross. Queen of the Gypsies. I scat out all the built-in furniture and like put in some quality Trago. Now, it's not all bad, caravan living, but Jesus Christ, in the winter it's Baltic. I swung my legs out of bed one morning for work, and again, it wasn't me balls, I ain't got them, but it was, everything shrinks up inside. And it was so cold. I know. So I get out of bed, and I'm doing the dance of freezing, getting the clothes all right, time to go to work, get to the front door. The bastard thing is frozen shut. That's hard times, that's hardcore. And I'm like, I'm gonna be late, so I try a bit of everything. I'm like, I'm like, it's not budging, I'm gonna be pissing late. So I'm like, I'm no genius, I went out to school, but I do remember heat melts ice. So I went to get my blow dryer, and I plugged the bugger in, and I began. Sake. My partner, who's still in bed, lazy bastard, he was like, what are you doing out there? I was like, blow drying my front entrance. In hindsight, I could have worded it differently. He's like, about bloody time, give him a trim while you're there, mate. I was spitting last night. Jeez. Soggy. Anyway, so yeah, I'm big, but when I fell pregnant, yes, someone loved one up me, can you believe it? I was massive, I ate for 6. Has anyone watched Game of Thrones? No? Oh, anyway, there's a guy on that called Hodor, he's freaking massive. Right, that was me. Or like one of them Uruk-hai out Lord of the Rings with a white handprint, like, oh, who knew serve? Ben and Jerry's. Anyway. Grown men ran in fear, I was a munter. And so anyway, I had the baby. Turns out you can't eat 2 like tiramisu's a night and lose it all once the baby's born. Well, I got stuck in a chair at freaking Wetherspoons. There wasn't enough lard in the world for that situation. I was like, you know when you sit down and it's too late and you don't want to say anything till the very end. It took 2 men. Anyway, so I embarked on a weight loss journey. It was all going quite well. I got to a point where I was like, you know what, I'd like my sex life to pick up again. He's kind of just giving me the hopeful poke every now and again when I roll the other way and he can't see my face. It's like he's like it burns his retinas. So I was like, okay, I'm going to that naughty nipper store on the high street, the one that like if you take your kids and everyone looks at you like, dirty bitch. So I went in and I was just looking for a matching set. And I was going through the racks and there was a maid behind the counter. She was bored shitless, true, a rainy day. She wanted to make a sale. I'm going through the racks and suddenly I see a box. Now I'm no prude, but Jesus Christ, nipple clamps now, nipple clamps. Again, I've seen worse. But it took me back to my friend Wendy. She ain't really called Wendy, I've changed her name. She gave me permission to use the story, but I promised I'd change her name. I meet her once a week for a latte without fail. I walk in, she walks in, she's usually, all right Mel, how are you? Today she was like, all right Mel, how are you? I was like, Wendy mate, what's the matter? She said, Mel, she said, sit down and get that twat with a top knot to froth me a latte and I'll tell you. So we sat down and she began to tell me, she's like, oh, you know me and Steve, we've been together about 7 years. I said, yeah. She said things were getting a bit stale, I was worried he was going to look elsewhere. Now, Wendy's a strictly missionary, blow out that fucking Yankee candle kind of girl. Steve's fantasy and fetish is latex rubber. Now she decided to indulge him.